All right, folks, I'm excited to give you guys a little bit of a board overview today. We're going to be working with the Comet Orbiter. They sent me this board to do an overview, talk about it a little bit, and then I'm going to be skating it for the coming year, so I'm pretty hyped on that. But yeah, this is the deck itself. It's got an updated shape for the 2025-2026 year. So it used to have a little bit more taper. The widest point used to be right here, kind of near the heel of your front foot. Now that widest point is right where my hand is, right in the center, which gives your back foot a little bit more width, which I think is a little bit more comfortable to skate. Nice to see that. The specs on the board itself, it is 34 inches long tip to tail. The wheelbase options are 20, 21 and an eighth, and then they go out to 24 as the widest. The construction here is 8 plies of maple, and then you've got 2 carbon stringer layers that are embedded 2 plies deep from the top and then 2 plies deep from the bottom. That's for dampening and then some stiffening as well. And then there's also a carbon X embedded as well. So nice that the material is not just sitting on the top so that when your board flips, it just explodes in a bunch of fiberglass. You've got a couple plies of wood that are going to protect you from that. This will be nice and race stiff, so you'll be able to use big split degree slalom trucks on it, which, you know, with the previous version, that was what I was using as well, using my Zealous slalom trucks. The wheel wells are deeper and the flush mounts are shallower. So essentially what that means is they've designed the board to give you as much clearance as possible. The front has that +3 wedge, which means essentially that the inner side is kind of flush with the wood, and then this leading part of that flush mount is deeper. That'll give you a little bit more turn in. And then what else? We can see, just in terms of the wheel well shape, a little bit of a bigger wheel well in the back to accommodate not only for the low degree big wheel setups, like a 20-degree rear for slalom or downhill, but also it's got enough room to run like a 43 or 50-degree normal RKP truck on the back without getting wheel bite as well. So that's a look at the 2025 shape of the Orbiter. If you haven't tuned in since the original Orbiter, this is a pretty big update. Nice to see that there's carbon on a Comet board now, which is sick. Nice and stiff, competitive, and yeah, hope to see more of this, and happy to do more reviews. Boom.